I'm continuing on the same topic again, like a bad penny coming back into that same topic. You know why? Because one day I would like to see India challenging the world, like China had challenged even the US. People should look up to India and say, hey, these Indians were nowhere. They were the fragile part of the fragile file once upon a time in 2004 and 2014. We were in the fragile file. Today, they are challenging the world in every area. You know, it is surprising that we are now India. Even I am surprised, which I never expected in my, over the years, that today we are exporting arms all over the world. We are manufacturing our own ships. And today we are looking at manufacturing our own submarine. And not only that, we are looking at a bigger ship than the INS Vikrant, a carrier, aircraft carrier. We are expecting 2 aircraft carriers. Can you imagine? It is something I can't imagine. I still can't come to terms to the fact that India can manufacture aircraft carriers, and we are in the process, and we will be delivering both these aircraft by 2032. It is just 8 years ahead. We never thought about it 30 years ago. We would have thought about it like India manufacturing aircraft carriers. It's a pipe dream. This fellow must be hallucinating. He must be on some drug, psychological drug, and therefore he is having psychedelic dreams that India is going to manufacture aircraft carrier. Today we are on the job. Today we are the second largest, economy with the roads. Second largest in the world, next to the US. Our roads are second largest. And if you drive down a road, you can see the beauty of the road. We are able to drive at 100 kilometers per hour. Has anybody imagined 30 years ago that we can drive on a highway at 100 kilometers per hour? And did we have cars to travel 100 kilometers per hour? We could not. We can't. We never thought about it. And today we are thinking of driving. Oh, hey, I like to go to Gujarat. Let us take a long travel. Let us take 15 days off. Let's drive. Can you imagine driving down from Chennai to Surat in a car? And today you have people who are converting vans into caravans. So that you can, after you say you have saved enough money, you have made enough money, you have done everything well, and so now I'm going to take off for a month. I'm going to load my, my family or my husband, wife. We get into a caravan and we are going to drive. And we can drive all over up to Kashmir. And how? At the 100 kilometers per hour. Did we expect this of India ever? So it goes to show we are capable. But we are still bogged down in the small area because of the fear of corruption and what has happened to our money over the period of, say, what is in the intervening period after 80s to the, I would say, to the 2000s. For 20 years, we are at a terrible time. And consequently, we had, sufferings during other periods. The 20 years gap made the difference. There was a ray of light in the 90s, but that just burnt out, and within a short while, the fuse went out. Then China caught on. In the 90s, China just invested and took off. We were left back. And that fear is still there within Indians. The fear that we are corrupt, our people will not deliver, and our money is going to waste. So at least let me save up for the past, for the future, and so that I will have sufficient equity, even if it's not a huge amount, at least something which will keep me having, as in Tamil Nadu we say, a curd rice and a burnt puppet for us. That is the kind of thinking we have developed. Because the 25 years of sickening life in India has made us, but we have a poverty in thinking. Today, there has been a change. You have to accept it. The change is very obvious. You can't hide it behind the fact of any kind of, obfuscation of the words or on the media or on talks, etc. You must admit there has been growth, there has been development, there has been opportunities. Opportunities are growing very fast. With the PLI scheme today, startups are just mushrooming. 180 startups a day all over India. Can you imagine that? IIT Madras, IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, they are fighting each other to get the best product out. Each one is concentrating on certain areas because they have the funds. The government is willing to fund, and their alumni are now looking at India positively, and they are willing to invest. People abroad, executives abroad are willing to come and stay in India and work in India because the terms and conditions and the salary and the environment, everything is conducive for that. So, look at it more, with pride and positivity rather than the old foggy, methodology of the 80s and the 75s of taxation. Taxation, live with it. It's a part of life and it's going to be a part of life. You can't get rid of it. Any amount of screaming is not to get rid of it. You are going to have taxation in your life. Learn to live with it. But look at opportunities which your taxation can give you. That is very, very important. Because, it is now the season for taxation and discussions. Because the budget is coming up and 31st, the session is starting. On the 1st, the budget is going to be presented. All hullabaloo, everything will be, everybody will be shouting at the top of the thing. Heads, you be alone. Come out of that syndrome. When you come out of that syndrome, when the economy grows, you are going to have more cash in your kitty. Because when the economy grows, the government is going to look at, hey, why should I have such high taxes? Let me give it to the people. Let them spend. And when they spend, I get more indirect taxes. And when I get more indirect taxes, I'm going to invest it back into the country. So you are going to have lower taxes when you go over a period of time. Over a period of time, definitely there's going to be lower taxes, and there's going to be higher slabs by which you're going to have exempted income. When all these challenges are overcome, you are looking not, you are going to look at an economy which is going to be the third largest, second largest in a short while, if we all contribute and put things together. Let us shape things together. Let us tighten up our fervor and look at it that this nonsense of discussing taxation is endless. It's not going to end. So let us look at it and take it a step forward by which you will be able to perceive a different India, different Bharat over a period of time. That is what I want people to look at. That's my argument over the past 1.5 years. My presentation is only on that angle. Because we are still bogged down the petty small things rather than the bigger things. The canvas is so huge. Even you have a place to paint. When the canvas is so huge, when you have a place to paint, put your painting on that. And you can contribute. Not India. The Indians are not fools. They have handled the world. The Cholas, the Cheras, the Pandyas, the Nayaks, the Mauryas, the Ahoms, the Shivaji. Imagine, we have done so much. 1100 years of Cholas. Can you imagine? So we have a past We have a future. Unless we contribute to the present, we will never reach the future. Thank you.